All right, we're going to kick things off today with a question that, let's be honest, probably sounds a little crazy. Can fighting at work actually be a good thing? I mean, we spend so much of our professional lives trying to avoid conflict, but what if we've been looking at it all wrong? Let's get into it.
Just think about it for a second. When you hear the phrase office argument, what pops into your head? It's probably tension, right? Maybe some yelling, somebody storming out of a meeting. Our gut reaction, for pretty much all of us, is that conflict at work means something has gone terribly, terribly wrong.
And look, this isn't just a hunch. This was basically Management 101 for decades. The whole idea was that a happy, smooth-sailing, harmonious team, one with zero disagreements, was the most productive team. Conflict was just grit in the gears, something you had to get rid of. But then, this absolutely pivotal study comes out from a researcher named Karen Jen. And she didn't just theorize about this. She went inside a real company, she surveyed hundreds of people, and she watched teams in their natural habitat to figure out what conflict actually does to performance. And what she found? Well, it completely turned that old wisdom on its head.
Okay, so here is the first massive insight from her work. The problem isn't that we fight, it's that we throw every single kind of fight into the same bucket. Jen discovered that there are two totally different types of conflict, and being able to tell them apart, well, that might just be the most important skill a team can have.
So, the first type is probably what you're picturing when you think of office drama. This is relationship conflict. This stuff isn't about the project deadline or the marketing budget, it's about the people. You know the feeling. It's that personal friction, that animosity, the personality clashes that just make coming to work feel awful.
And get this is a direct quote from an employee in the study. It just perfectly sums up relationship conflict, doesn't it? It has absolutely nothing to do with the work. It's personal, it's emotional, and no surprise here, it is incredibly destructive to team morale.
But on the flip side, you have the second type, task conflict. And this is a whole different beast. This is all about disagreements over the work itself, the what we're doing and how we're doing it. It's about debating ideas, questioning each other's assumptions, and challenging opinions, all because you're trying to get to the best answer. It's professional, not personal.
And this quote, also from the study, shows you that task conflict isn't always nice and polite. I mean, this describes a high-performing team. The debate is passionate, it's intense. But notice the key phrase here. It's about making a point about an idea or an opinion. It is not an attack on a person.
So let's just boil it down to its simplest form. Relationship conflict is I don't like you. Task conflict is I don't like that idea. One is almost always a disaster. The other? Well, the other can actually be the engine that creates amazing work.
But here's where Jen's research gets even more fascinating. Because it turns out that the value of that good kind of conflict, task conflict, isn't universal. It actually depends entirely on the type of work your team is doing. Check this out. If your team is doing routine work, think an assembly line, data entry, anything where there's one right way to do it, arguing about the task is just a distraction. It hurts performance. But for non-routine tasks, things like brainstorming a new product, developing a strategy, any kind of creative problem solving, that kind of conflict is a huge benefit. It forces everyone to think deeper and come up with better solutions.
Okay, so for complex work, the more arguing, the better, right? Well, not exactly. The study found that you can definitely have too much of a good thing. The relationship between task conflict and performance isn't a straight line that goes up and up, it's more of a curve.
So on one end of that curve, if you have too little debate, the team just gets lazy. Nobody challenges bad ideas. You fall right into the groupthink trap, where keeping everyone happy is more important than finding the right answer, and performance takes a nosedive. Then, right in the middle, you've got the sweet spot. This is the Goldilocks zone. You have a healthy, robust amount of debate, ideas are critically evaluated, innovation is sparked, and this is where you see the absolute highest levels of performance. It's where the magic happens.
But if you keep pushing and go too far, you fall off the other side of the curve. Too much task conflict leads to total paralysis. The team gets so bogged down in arguments and generating new ideas that they can never actually make a decision and move on. And, once again, performance drops right off. All right, now for what I think is the most counterintuitive, maybe the most important finding in this entire study. It has to do with the team's culture, specifically how open they are about talking through their problems. And the results, they fly in the face of a lot of modern management advice.
You've heard this a million times, right? That the healthiest teams are the ones with radical transparency, where you're supposed to bring your whole self to work and talk through every single disagreement you have. Well,
The data tells a much more complicated story. So, first, the good news. On those teams doing complex work, a culture of openness acts like a supercharger for task conflict. When it feels safe for people to openly debate and challenge ideas, that healthy conflict becomes even more powerful. Innovation just soars. So far, so good.
But here's the kicker. When you've got that toxic, personal relationship conflict, a norm of openness makes everything so much worse. Instead of solving the problem, it's like throwing gasoline on a fire. The study actually found that it made the personal attacks escalate. They became more vicious, and team satisfaction just plummeted.
So the huge takeaway here is pretty shocking. The highest performing teams in the study that had some personal drama didn't try to talk it all out. They actually developed norms to avoid those relationship conflicts. It was like an unspoken agreement to leave the personal stuff at the door and just focus on getting the work done.
So, this is all really fascinating stuff, but what do you actually do with it? How can you use this? Well, let's boil everything we've just talked about down into a simple 3-step playbook for managing conflict on your own team.
Okay, step 1. Identify the type. Whenever a fight breaks out, ask yourself, is this about a person or is this about an idea? Step 2. Consider the task. Is the work we're doing right now simple and routine, or is it complex and non-routine? And finally, step 3. Calibrate your response. If it's complex work, you should actively encourage task debate. But if it's a personal, relationship conflict, you shut it down. Every time. Redirect back to the work and make it clear that personal attacks are off limits. So, if there is one thing to take away from all this, it's that we have to change how we think about conflict. The goal of a truly great team isn't to have no conflict, it's to have less of the bad kind, the personal stuff, and more of the good kind, that passionate, challenging debate about the work itself.
And that brings us to a final question I want you to take back to your team. Forget about all the arguments you're trying to avoid. Instead, ask this. What's the one productive, task-focused argument that we really need to have in order to get better? Something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me.